M0FXB, let's easily flash our UV-K5 or K6 using our browser. First thing you want to do is get your radio into flash mode or firmware mode. You can see my radio there. Turn it off, hold down the PTT and then turn on the radio. You have the flashlight on top, that means you're in firmware mode. Now plug one end of the USB cable. I use the UV-5R cable, works fine for me. They're about £4 or £5 on Amazon. Plug your 2-pin cable into the right hand side and push it in firmly. At this point it should show up in your device manager. Right click the Windows logo, select device manager. Double click ports and it will be there, USB serial, CH340 and IM-COM9. Now we're going to click this thing that says flash with browser. This is the newest release, version 0.19, and it's the 30th of November 2023. So we'll click flash with browser and it will load up, it will automatically load the firmware for you. Now select flash firmware. Select up here on the left, this window here. You've got 3 ports showing, but the one you're interested in is the one that says USB serial COM9. It does say paired. We're going to click it anyway and go connect. And if you look at the top here, you can see that it's already flashing. And now at the end of this video, I will just go through all the different functions. You can do this on the UV-K5 model, the K6 model with the yellow screen. I will try it with I've got a UV-5R here made by Quashang, and so I'll try that model as well. So that's it, we're all good, and if you look at the screen already, you're seeing that it's looking very interesting. Let's focus into the radio and see all the functions. At the UV-K6, we've got the K5 in the background. Someone did say, how do you look up the firmware? Just turn it off, turn it on, and you'll see the Exuma version 19 firmware there. When you connect this to the software, the programming software on your PC for adding memory channels, then you'll see it there when you read the radio. You can fully program a channel into this radio and a name as well. So it's a bit fiddly, but it's doable. So let's just do the basics. So we're on here, we're in VFO mode. I know we're on 27 megs. To change bands, firstly, let's get you into VFO mode. So you press F3 and see on the VFO button, it actually says VFO and memory. So you go F3 and we've now gone into memory mode. And yes, you can display the frequency and the name of the channel that you have programmed. Go back to VFO, F3, and before I forget, to get your broadcast radio, you just go, we can try holding down 0. There you are. That's your broadcast radio, and just search up and down.
It's one of those things I think people have always, it's kind of a cliche saying where people
We'll come out of that, just press it again. And of course the torch. We need the torch. Press the bottom one there. I think the other one is input. Anyway. It actually flashes. Changing band, F1. F1, you just go through the bands. This is sort of your normal mode, and there are 60 menus. When you go into the menu, see it says 1.60. As you go down, it's going 4, 5. You've got all your menus, and the one for the backlight to stay on is 36. That's quite a popular one. You can hold it, I think. Yeah, look. You could probably type 36. I'll try it, actually. Anyway, so 36 is your backlight, and 56. Yes, it is letting me do that. Is your AM fix. So you get better AM when you select AM fix, number 56. And to select anything, you just press menu. Then make your selections up and down arrow. Menu again. Okay, and then exit button 2. So spectrum scope, just go F5. You're in the spectrum. You might not hear anything. See the line there? It's almost like a squelch. See that dotted line? Bring it down just by pressing the F. and you'll start to hear when you go into the spectrum. Now to go back up, hold down the scan button, and it takes you back up. To enter a frequency manually when you're in this sort of in this advanced mode, just press the P. Let's get it right. Let's press F5. Okay, and you get to these flat lines, which can be confusing, but don't be. Let's say we want 27 megs. You'll go 27. Then you'll press scan. So it's added a dot, and then you can type some more numbers, and then when you're ready, press M. Bit of a weird frequency that we chose, but actually no, it's 10 meters. So if we want to do USB, press F. Here it's saying USB. I'll grab my 10-meter antenna just for fun. Well, it's actually a long wire. Just got an adapter there, look. And it does come to life, and you will hear stations. I'm just pushing the down arrow. If you press the M button, see if it will do it in this window. No, actually, no, press the PTT. You get this window. This is like the receive window. In this window, press the M. And you've got these items that you can toggle through. Let's press that again. M, like so. And then you can change, it says there, IF, look. You toggle through and make your changes. Exit. Scan up. I mean, I'm going to get the manual for this because the people that write the firmware have created manuals as well. Because there's so much to learn. And then just turn it off and on if you just want to go back to the normal way. Add a repeater, for example. You're just going to make sure you're in VFO mode. Type the frequency 145 600. That's my local repeater. And before I forget, you can scan. Hold down scan, look, and it starts to scan. It's quite fast as well, really. Yeah, our PTT stopped it. If you press that one, just puts you in the input. Some of these, I just like I held down this one just now. This one, number 4, held it down. Look, we had a frequency scan. So if there's a radio near it, it will pick up that frequency, which is pretty cool. And then number 5, held that down. Scan range. So there you are, scanning range. Let's try this one. I think this is power one, this one. Number 6, hold it down. Let's exit that. If you can't exit stuff, I just been either pressing the PTT, pressing exit. If I have to, I just turn it off and on whilst we're learning. Hold down 6, the power changes, look, low, medium, high. Trying to find the sort of AM FM now. I found that if you go into menu to number 13, look, demodulation menu, you can select USB, AM, FM, exit, and yeah, we're in FM now, which is fine. But you'd think there'd be a shortcut for that. Now there is, when you're in the F5. And when you press that, FM there, we can change the mode. There, look, USB, FM, AM. I leave it in USB and then exit. But if we go exit altogether, we're still in FM there. So to change this mode, you go menu. At the moment, 13, exit, and then menu 56, I believe. If you want to turn on that AM so you can do airband, so you just go menu, on, menu, then exit. Then in VFO mode you could type in an airband like 133.850. And you go out, stand outside, if a plane flies over, you'll hear something on this. I hear things on this, and it sounds fine to me. I think overall we can't complain, can we? We're buying devices that cost less these days than a block of cheese. They come in with chargers. They've got USB-C charging dock, should I say. They look great. They actually do look great. I like I like them both, but the yellow, this design has that metal sort of finish to it. They just got the design right from day one. Nice chunky antennas, you know, that actually I think work. You try and buy that antenna, it'll cost you £5. Big, nice, good size belt clip. And then my advice is don't buy one, buy 3, and you've got spare battery, spare everything. Because these aren't going anywhere. These are going to be around for years and years and years, because they just got it right, and the way that the firmware can be, let's call it hacked, changed, altered software is a real winner, and you get a torch and you can listen to your favorite radio stations at the same time. It's just a no-brainer. Thanks. Anyone that hasn't got one, I think, is crazy, especially if you're a hobby person like me. Thanks so much for watching my YouTube channel. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. 7-3, all the best.